after it's been ultrasonically cleaned. And then I took the air compressor and blew it out to make sure because there was a little grit in it when I got it out of the engine, and at first they feel like they were like just one-way bearings. They would only spin one way, so that's why I decided to ultrasonically weld them. But these are still in good shape, so I'm going to reuse them. I'll throw a little bit of oil on them just to keep them from rusting up for now, and then they're just going to sit in a little Tupperware until I go to assemble the engine again. So that ultrasonic welder works, or ultrasonic cleaner works well. December 21st, 2019. Finally getting some time to work on the K241. Those of you who follow me on Facebook or whatever, actually Facebook or Instagram or whatever, I had a little incident or issue with my crank. It was totally rusted over. Basically, because my shed is not heated other than when I put this on in the winter, it got really cold and then really warm. And I didn't think about it at the time, obviously. The crank really rusted over just from the condensation and the dew. So, because it was really clean and brand new, and I probably wiped it a few times with a rag, so if there was any oil on there, it was probably wiped off. So I got it cleaned back up. And so then, actually, after I got it cleaned back up, I actually came out to look at came out to the shed another time. I've been real busy, and the engine was rusted over as well. All the gasket surfaces that I had cleaned up and either sanded or flattened or whatever those are all rusted up too, as well as the cylinder. I just didn't think of it at the time, obviously, and cleaned everything up. Everything looked great. The thing looked spotless, and then obviously it caused a problem. So I went back and cleaned the engine up too, used steel wool on it and Scotch-Brite, and then just sprayed it down with WD-40, and it's been fine ever since. So this has been sitting outside now. Obviously you can see there's no rust on it anymore. So today it's, I don't know if you can see my breath, but it is about 15 degrees out, 20 degrees out. It is cold. So I got the heater going, and I'm going to try to start slowly assembling this back. The cylinder is standard, just to kind of recap of what's been going on. I had it measured. It is standard. In one of my previous videos, I think I had it as like 5/1000ths out, but I think because of the the way I was holding the measurement tool, the angle of it, I believe. There it is. But anyways, it was, I measured the, it was tipped, one of those T measuring tools that spring gauges, so it must have been tipped a little bit, and then when I measured it out. So we're good. We're still within the I think the spec is like 3251, and the high end is 3254, and I think that's the largest spot I got on any of the measurements that we took. So let us dive back in, and so it's a standard piston. Everything came in, and let's see if we can get the camshaft. Got the crank out. These were cleaned, ultrasonically cleaned, and now they're coated with Marvel Mystery. It's gonna be a tight fit, so a little trick I'm gonna try. I've seen it done in reverse, where something like that is frozen and then put in something. I'm gonna see if I can heat up the block with a little propane, and then see if it'll expand and allow this to slip in easily. as easy as I thought it was going to be. Definitely gonna have to tap it in. Let me try heating it from the other side first, and we'll see what happens, because this is not going in easy. Now it doesn't want to come out. Give me a brass tap. Let's try heating it from the other side first, and we'll try that. See if it works a little better. Nope. Doesn't seem any easier. Oh, looks like I'm just gonna have to tap it in. Moving a little bit. Yeah, it's moving.
Almost there. Sorry for the poor view, but it is what it is. I have to do it with one hand. Is it all in?
Can't tell if that's all the way in. Not. Looks like it is. I'll have to look a little closer. Yeah, it looks like it's all the way in. There we go. I think heating it definitely helped. Alright, let's get back to putting the pin in. Wipe it off again. Try this one more time. Actually, now that I think of it, didn't put the lifters in, so I'll put the valve lifter in. And, would have been the same boo-boo. Intake is right here. That's the intake. let's get the exhaust in, and then we'll put the cam in. Throw a little marble mystery on it just so it slides in. There we go. Everything is lubed up, working good. All right, now take 3. Third time's the charm. See where this is going. See if actually see if heating this up helps a little bit. That's good enough now. All right, so one of the things I also did is I bought a mean streak, Sharpie mean streak. Basically is a marking pen for oily surfaces. So let me take the camera off the mount real quick and I'll show you what I did. The timing mark is, so I can see it clearer later, there's a dot right there. So I basically just took the that marker and highlighted that dot, which is right there. So we can see it from there. Yeah, there it is. So that's the timing mark. So when I put the crankshaft in, it'll make it easier to see. So I'll do that once I bring the crankshaft out. I'll do the same for that.